Hi, Dylan. I love you. The hen's feathers. I'm going to try this, see how it goes. The hen's feathers. This book belongs to everybody. There's the hens. Hedda and Hilda were sisters, but not from the same clutch of eggs. Hedda was older than Hilda. Hilda had plump, shiny black feathers, sunshine yellow legs and beak, and a beautiful red comb. That's called the comb right there. Hedda was dull and brown, but she was very kind and took good care of Hilda. Every morning, long after the rooster had crowed, the hens all waddled out to the hen house looking for their breakfast. Hilda was very popular with the other hens. She was always in the middle of the crowd, clucking about this and that. On this particular morning, there was a new hen in the yard. She had fluffy white feathers. Soon everyone crowded around to meet her. The new hen's name was Chantel. Everybody cooed and clucked. What a pretty name! What's more, Chantel had won a prize at the farm show. Everyone wanted to be her friend, except Hilda. Hilda sulked. Chantel's prettier than me, grumbled Hilda, and she's more popular. Don't be silly, Hilda, said Hedda. You're just as pretty as Chantel, but in a different way. The next morning, Hedda couldn't find Hilda anywhere. Then she spotted the other hens all crowded around Chantel. She went over to see if Hilda was there. You never guess what, Chantel was saying. The fox is back. There was no sign of Hilda. Now Hedda was really worried. Hilda could be in big trouble if the fox was back. Hedda rushed all around the farmyard looking for Hilda. Have you seen Hilda? She asked the pig, but he was too busy eating to reply. Have you seen Hilda? She asked the farm cat, but she was too rude to even reply. Have you seen Hilda? Asked the rooster. She was around earlier. The hens did their best to comfort Hedda. She was a lovely hen, they clucked. The best sister you could have ever wished for. Hedda was heartbroken. Just then, Hilda turned up, wearing peacock feathers. She looked ridiculous. But this time, no one was laughing. They were too angry. That night in the hen house, Hilda was very upset. I just wanted everyone to notice me, she hiccuped. You don't need all those peacock feathers, Hilda, Hedda clucked gently. We all love you just as you are. Suddenly, they heard scuffling and squawking. Uh-oh. Hedda and Hilda rushed out of the hen house to find the Hedda and Hilda rushed out of the hen house to find the fox with Chantel in his mouth. As quick as a flush, Hilda plucked a long peacock feather from her tail and tickled the fox's nose. The fox froze, his nose twitched, his eyes squeezed shut. Achoo! Chantel shot from his mouth and escaped. The next morning the hens gathered to hear about the night's events. Hedda smiled to herself as she spotted Hilda. In the middle of the crowd was her sister with her wing around Chantel. "And the best use for a peacock feather I know," chuckled Hilda, as she told the story of her crowd of admirers one more time. And they're all back together, happy and living in the barnyard.